Many people, either out of ignorance or out of evil and hate, refuse to blame Hamas and Islamic Jihad for the atrocities they committed on October 7th, 2023. Hamas and Islamic Jihad videotaped their murders, shootings, burning people alive, kidnappings, and more. They burned homes knowing full well people were inside, including babies, children, old people. They themselves documented their atrocities. There are witnesses to Hamas and Islamic Jihad crimes against humanity, including Hamas and Islamic Jihad raping and mutilating women and girls. They witnessed women and girls being gang raped, mutilated, having their breasts cut off, and being murdered. There's an enormous amount of forensic evidence, evidence of the rapes, evidence of beheadings, of mutilations, of burning alive, and other atrocities. There are videos taken from homes and other locations in Israel itself that captured some of the atrocities. And then there are the videos taken by Hamas and Islamic Jihad, evidence they themselves provide, including that of a young woman that would not serve in the Israeli military because she was a pacifist. She was murdered and paraded naked around Gaza in a contorted position on the back of a pickup truck with terrorists sitting and standing on top of her body. They drove her through the streets of Gaza where crowds, including children, spat on her body and beat her corpse. God only knows what cruelty and depravity she experienced prior to being murdered. Even if people choose out of ignorance or out of hate and evil to ignore everything that happened on that terrible day and choose to blame it all on Israel and the Jews, the fact remains that it is Hamas and Islamic Jihad that took the video of murdered Shani, Louk being driven around Gaza to cheering crowds proclaiming God is great, while this poor young woman, even in death, was being desecrated and defiled. All of this was captured on video. This is just one of many examples of what Hamas and Islamic Jihad themselves documented. Because hatred against Jews is so pathologically widespread and common, millions will still blame the Jew instead of the actual perpetrators. For thousands of years of Jewish history, the Jew, as a tiny minority in a ruthless, cruel world, continues to be scapegoated and blamed for everything, including when they are raped, murdered, burned alive, beheaded, tortured, mutilated, and desecrated after already being brutally raped and murdered.